Good morning, Flosstube. It is Mandy coming to you with another stitching update. I am on Instagram and here on Flosstube as StitchingBee82. Today is Saturday, June 27th. It is just before noon, and it's a little bit of a cloudy day today, so hopefully lighting is well enough that I can show you my pieces today. So just want to thank returning viewers for coming and watching and subscribing, liking, commenting, all that good stuff. And if you're new, I really appreciate you checking me out, and hopefully you will subscribe and like and all that good stuff. So it's been maybe about 3 weeks since my last video, and I've been busy stitching away, mainly on one, maybe two pieces, but I do have a couple of other new starts for you. So those are fun. And a little bit of haul, not a whole lot. Definitely need to slow down on that. Yeah, so hope everyone is doing well. So why don't we just dive right into it. So I do have a page finish. I will end up showing a, get this thread out of the way. I'll end up putting it on a picture because it's on the Q-snaps now. I want to take it back off again. But this is my mini stitching moon by Aimee Stewart. It is charted by Heaven and Earth. I am stitching it on a piece of 16 count aida, 2 threads over 1 full cross. I finished page 9 and started into page 10. So like I said, I'll put in a full picture, but I finished the page over here. You know what, we will at least, it's mainly just blue blends. But I am getting started on the moon, and then this is like, she's got flowy skirts or something on, so that's what that is. And then there's just these little hanging, I guess shooting stars, falling stars, something like that. Sorry, I forgot to turn my phone off. So those are started, and then just working more away through the blue background. I will end up getting more into her dresses and everything. Maybe more of the moon. Not quite sure the shape of it. So, but yeah, I'm loving it. It's been a fun stitch, and lots of blue, but that's okay. It's easy to just kind of stitch in columns and just keep going. My needle minder is, I don't know how well you're going to be able to see that. There we go. It is made out of a penny from the Times Square M&M shop in New York. I went there last year before everything shut down. Well, it was May of last year, so good bit of time. And I made it into a needle minder. So that is a fun one. Again, it's Mini Stitching Moon, Aimee Stewart, and charted by Heaven and Earth. And I guess I'll show my couple of starts here, and then, you know, the big project will be coming. So, the next, or the first one that I started since my last video is from Caterpillar Cross Stitch. It is their Positivity Rules Sal. And I didn't get a chance to start it right away because my kit came in the mail too late to start. But, I mean, part 2 just comes out on Monday, so it's not a big deal. I'm not done with part 1 yet, but maybe before Monday? I don't know. It's not a huge piece, so if I don't quite get caught up, it won't take long, I'm sure. So this is on the piece of 16 count aida that came in the kit. It is a pink aida, 16 count, and we just have a little heart. So, pretty colors. My Luke's needle minder, that is from Abby at Top Knot Stitcher, right? Top Knot Stitcher Shop. Man, I can't talk. I won that in one of her giveaways. And so on either side of the heart will be 2 windows with flowers, and underneath that will be grateful. I'm sure you've seen it by now. Lots of people are stitching it. I did order the needle minder, but unfortunately there was the kit package was damaged in the mail, and needle minder was lost in the process. So I did contact the company. They've already shipped one out, but of course it's coming from the UK, so it's going to be a few weeks yet, but not a big deal. I was just very thankful that they were able to, replace it for me. So my next new start is a fun one. They're all fun, right? But so Wednesday was the 25th, not Wednesday, Thursday was the 25th, and a lot of people do Merry 25. So stitch on Christmassy stuff on the 25th. And there were some gals that were doing a stitching meetup for Velo Stitchers to benefit the Cleveland Clinic. They normally have a in-person fundraiser, but with COVID, they had to turn it into a virtual. And so BendyStitchy, Michelle Garrett, Two Martini Stitcher, ResistStitch, Alicia, and McKenna, Stitching in Sequins. We're hosting a Zoom meetup, and for a small donation, you got to join them. And so it was a fun hour and a half or so stitch, just getting to kind of meet some gals that I've been watching their videos for quite some time now. So kind of, it was really cool to be able to, while it was virtual, it was still getting to meet the gals that I've been watching their videos for so long. So very cool people. So I decided to join the theme of the stitching, and I started BendyStitchy's trimming the tree. He's so cute. I just love it. I am changing up some colors. I don't have the colors handy at the moment, but I am changing up his scarf and hats. And I'm using a toile for the snowman. I haven't started that yet. I'll show it to you here in a second. But I've decided to stitch him in a toile. I'm hoping. I'm hoping it's gonna look good. I'm sure it'll look pretty cool. Give it a little bit of sparkle. Snow sparkles, right? So you gotta have a little bit of glitter. So yeah. And I am stitching this on a piece of 16 count Picture This Plus in Haven. Just going through my stash and decided to go a little bit lighter of the fabric because this was called for on 32 count Nocturne Picture This Plus, so it's a little darker. I decided to go with Haven. Again, 16 count. And snowman's arms, and got a good bit of the tree. So on the actual stitching Zoom call, I actually got quite a bit done. I've got to the top of the tree with the brown, and then all of the green was done on that call. So I got a lot done. And a needle minder from Gina's Unique Needle Minders. I did show it to you when I purchased it. I don't know how well it's gonna focus or not, but I cracked up. In my little kingdom of stitches that cross, I am queen of the needle and boss of the fuss. It cracks me up. I'm obsessed with stitching, so my mom says that it's quite fitting for me. So yeah, trimming the tree, BendyStitchy. Alrighty, and okay, so then the last piece that I stitched on while or in the past few weeks, everyone's favorite. I get so many compliments from everyone watching the video that just loves this piece, and very, very appreciative of the comments. I began stitching, it's Together We Stand by Jody Bergsma, charted by Heaven and Earth. I started stitching it January 1st, 2017. I am currently on page 39 out of 49 large print pages, and so that finish line, I know I've said it before, it's getting closer. And I'm loving it. So again, it's on the Q-snaps. Last video or two you got to see it off the Q-snaps, but I've just been plugging away on page 39. And so this is the wingspan of the one eagle, I believe. Yeah, the eagle's up there. So it's just still just filling in the details. It's looking amazing, and I love it. Just the detail of like the feathers that's coming in is just, I love it. So I don't know if you can tell, but that is all filled in. There's a big patch of white there. So I have officially reached the edge of the page and working my way down. Another needle minder from Gina's Unique Boutique, United We Stand. There's an eagle and the lights of the Twin Towers, kind of honoring them. So I thought this was a perfect piece to include that on. So yeah, page 39. Not that far to go. So I believe there's 2 more full-size pages on this row with a third page that's maybe 30 stitches wide for this row. And then the bottom row will be, I know it's not full pages, it's almost full, but not quite. So they're definitely shorter pages than the normal full-size page. So they're coming along, and I love it. Alrighty, so I'll insert pictures here just of, we're into haul, just a few things here to show quick. So I'll put in a few pictures here of the PDF pictures. I got a couple patterns on PDF, so I'll show the pictures here because I didn't print them out. I purchased BendyStitchy's Noel, so we'll again put a picture. The like the Starbucks cup ornament, and then also got her Hilde's Brew Halloween stitch. So again, we'll put a picture in there. And then from the Zoom meetup on Thursday night, I was gifted a pattern from her, and I chose "You're Okay." I love the saying, just that slight little snarkiness. It's definitely a different stitch from what I normally stitch. I'm not one to stitch the primitives and the samplers, and which there's nothing wrong with them. They're very pretty, they're just not my style. And but the bird's pretty. I love the motifs around it, I guess, or whatever. I'm not sure what you call it, but very pretty piece, so I decided to go with that one. And I got my first color and cotton fabric of the month. I decided to join her fabric of the month. I ended up purchasing the 6th month at a prepaid 6-month fabric of the month, so I'm good now through November, December, something. So I got my first one, and I chose the all color, so more than just the neutrals, and this one is pretty. So Laura from Stitching by the Shore, this one's for you. I know you're enjoying seeing the colors, so definitely gonna want to see this one. And so shout out to Laura, by the way, who has had some very nice things to say about me with the inspiration that I provide for her getting into the color fabric, so very sweet. So this is in Ozark. It is 16 count Aida. I guess that's pretty true. It's a little darker than that, I think. My lighting's not the best here today. There we go. A little darker than that. Of course, my lighting's kind of making it look not quite so dark, but very, very pretty. Subtle modeling, I guess. Nothing too major, stark. So, very pretty. I'm bad with this lighting thing, so not quite sure what I'm going to put on it, but I'm sure I'll find something that'll be perfect on it. And my last month's color and cotton from Threads and Twine came. So, very pretty colors. So we have Caramel Apple, really light green. And we have Candy Hearts, pretty soft pink. Calypso, I love this color. There we go. That's a little better, I guess. Really, really pretty blue. And then Calliope, another really pretty blue. With a little bit of, I don't know, is that purple, I guess, in there? Maybe a darker blue. And then Cactus. Kind of a brownish color. It's showing up green on the camera, but it's really about a brown. More brown than it is green, I guess. But pretty colors. Again, not sure what kind of projects I'm going to use them on, but although my trimming the tree, the I don't know if I mentioned it or not, but the scarf and hat is going to be in a color and cotton. I'll share it with you when I get it good stitched. So just ended up ordering this from Stitches and Things out of Fenton earlier this year. It was on back order, and it just came in, so they just got it shipped to me. It is a needle threader, so very, very cute little cat. And I like the idea that it's magnetic, so I can just be able to add it right to my board that I use for my patterns, printed patterns. Not turning it into a needle minder, but actually have it easy, handy right on the pattern board. So then the last thing is from StitchyToolbox on Etsy. I will link it below. She has a project bag of the month. It is a mystery bag. She gives a little icon in the order page to give you kind of a sneak peek, but you don't actually get to see it until it arrives. This is from June's, so everyone who's ordered should have seen it by now. But it's so cute. It is a camping theme. I grew up camping, and such fun memories going camping. So I just thought that was super cute. And the inside is yellow vinyl front. Little zipper pull. And inside the or part of the whole package, she gives a I don't remember the pattern company name. I'll have to put it down below. It was a PDF that I got, and it is very cute. I'll put a picture up here. Eagles going camping. And you know, me and my eagles, obviously. But then also, this is her first design. I think I read somewhere, it's her first design, and she's going to be creating 12 different trailer-themed charts to be released once a month. And so it's really cute. A little camper and a tent, fire, picnic. It just takes me back to my childhood. And the needle minder that came with it is Happy Camper. So very cute. I already have July's ordered, then I'll probably stop for a while. I'm definitely getting enough project bags right now. Just means I have to start more projects, right? And the theme on this one was patriotic. So she did, the seller is out of Canada, and so she offered both a Canadian patriotic and a US patriotic, and I just thought that was really cool and to offer that. So obviously you can tell that I like my patriotic stuff, so I think that one's just going to be perfect. So can't wait to see what that one's going to be. So I think that's about it. So I really appreciate everyone stopping by and checking it out. And plans, I really want to keep plugging away at that page 39 of the Eagles. I'm excited about being able to get more progress on that because of getting so close to the end of the finish. And so we plan to keep plugging away at that. Of course, getting back to the caterpillar cross stitch. Finishing up part 1 and being able to dive into part 2 here when it's released on Monday. It's a 5-part mystery sale, and each part is being released on the 29th of each month from, was it May through September, I think. whatever 5 months ends from that. So hope everyone is doing well, staying safe, and keep stitching. So hope you guys have a wonderful day, a wonderful weekend. Take care.